Happy birthday, Nicolas Cage. The Face-Off actor turns 59 on Saturday, after a year in movies that saw Cage star in films like The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent and Butcher's Crossing. Cage, who along with his wife Rico welcomed daughter August Francesca Coppola Cage in September 2022, has a plenty busy year ahead of him. His first ever Western film, The Old Way, released in theaters on Friday, and the actor has geared up to take on iconic vampire character Dracula in the upcoming modern monster tale Renfield alongside co-star Nicholas Hoult, due in theaters April 14. All told, the hard-working actor has 6 upcoming projects in various stages of development, including 3 movies scheduled for 2024 releases, according to IMDb. As Cage fans celebrate the prolific actor's 59th birthday, it's time to take a look back at his wildest purchases over the years, a series of financial decisions that led to his 2009 lawsuit against his former manager for $20 million for sending him down a path toward financial ruin, per Reuters. Cage had made his fortune from 1996 to 2011 by starring in box office hits like Gone in 60 Seconds and Windtalkers, both of which reportedly earned him $20 million. But in 2010, Cage ended up owing the IRS almost $14 million. Here's what Cage spent his mega millions on. Cage paid $150,000 to nab the first Superman comic book titled Action Comics #1 in 1997. It was stolen from his house in 2000 but then found 11 years later, when it sold for over $2 million at auction. Also in 1997, the Oscar winner bought this 1971 luxury sports car from the late Shah of Iran for $446,820. It was the most expensive car sold in an auction that year in Europe. In 2006, Cage purchased more than 40 acres of private island living that had been on the market for $3 million. To go with the island, he also had 4 luxury yachts totaling $20 million, including one named Sarita that had a jacuzzi, a gym and slept 12 guests. Cage, a self-proclaimed history buff, outbid Leonardo DiCaprio in 2007 for a 70-million-year-old dinosaur skull that cost him $276,000. The artifact turned out to be stolen though, and in 2015, the Weatherman star had to return it to the Mongolian government. He owned 2 king cobras named Moby and Sheba, priced at $276,000, and bought an 8-legged friend for $150,000 that supposedly helped him become a better actor. Per CNBC, Cage once owned 15 residences, including a $15.7 million countryside home in Newport, Rhode Island, a $25 million waterfront residence in Newport Beach, the La Laurie Mansion in New Orleans, which he bought in 2007 for $3.4 million and is known as one of the most haunted houses in America. New Orleans also houses a 9-foot-tall burial tomb that he bought in 2010. Over in Europe, Cage purchased 2 castles, one for $2.3 million and another for $10 million.